I'm Miss Rebecca, and we have here with us some kids from White Bluff Elementary and their teacher, Mrs. Kay Lamb.
Hi.
We're glad you're here with us. Now, Mrs. Lamb, what do you teach over there at White Bluff?
I'm the search teacher. I teach the talented and gifted children.
Now, you have made this video. What made you all decide to do the video in the first place?
We entered a competition sponsored by the National Media Association, there are several categories, and we chose the slide category.
So the kids actually took the slides in?
Yes, they did.
All right, so it looks to me like these must have been your photographers. Is that right?
Right. Michael and Eddie were our key photographers.
And then what did Melanie do?
Melanie and Stephen were in our play, in the skit, the photography part. They played the ghost.
So they were actors and actresses?
Right.
Okay, and Ronki, what did she do?
Ronki was with our script writers, and David was with our research.
Research. Okay, now, David, you were telling me about some of the research that you did. Tell us about what the story is about. That you did a slide presentation on what?
Right. It takes place at a house on Victory Drive that was owned originally by the Oliver family and then to the Nettles. Our media specialists, Ronnie Carpenter and Debbie Hargroves, came up with the idea of using the house because Debbie had grown up there. And the storyline is that children go to the house to see if it is haunted and find out that it is.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Raise your hand if you think that house is haunted. Ah, it's unanimous. Well, we're going to talk about that some more in a little bit. Now, David, you told me you did some real important research with this book. What did you find out about the house from this book?
Well, I found out that there's a ghost of one of the original owners, and the people that live in the house call it the judge. And they say that he's the ghost that will sometimes be in the library, like, and there'll be maybe like reading books or something.
Is that right? Now, I heard that there's several ghosts. You're telling me about a lady ghost. Who was telling me about the lady ghost? Eddie, were you telling me about that?
She was walking on the ceiling upside down.
Walking it? Did you see her do that?
No, but the daughter of the house says she did.
She walks on the ceiling.
Yeah, she walks on the ceiling at night.
Well, no, that's creative. I mean, who would think? I thought the ghost sort of just swept in and swept out, but I guess she likes to be a gymnast, sort of, huh?
Yeah.
And there's a chapter in this book, then, about this house, and you did a lot of research on it. Well, did that help you with your writing, then? Monkey, did you read this, too?
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't? You just got the information from him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I tell you what, we have got some wonderful costumes. Melanie, if you'll stand up. And is it Stephen? Now, these are fantastic costumes. Where did these come from, Mrs. Lamb? Let's turn this way, sweetheart, so that the camera can get a picture of it.
They were found in a chest that was left there by the Oliver family.
Huh. And they used this in their photography, then?
Right.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat, sweetheart. All right, Ronki, since you were the journalist, tell me what your story's about. Go ahead and have a seat, sweetheart.
First, the story begins when David tells us about his aunt's house and tells us that it's haunted, and we all don't believe him at first, but the person who really doesn't believe him is Jennifer, and we go to the house and investigate, and we see things that are spooky, like we see Melanie as a ghost and Stephen, and then we all see it and we run out of the house, but just Jennifer still doesn't.
She still doesn't believe.
Still doesn't
I'm not really big on believing in ghosts myself, so I might be like Jennifer. Okay, so now Stephen and Melanie, you were supposed to be ghosts then, is that right? Oh, I see. So then, how did you take the pictures to make it look like they were ghosts? Can you tell me about that, Eddie?
Well, we did it. We took a picture of them on a balcony, and we saw one that Jennifer was coming out, and she didn't look behind her, but they were there, and we made it look like they were there, and she wasn't believing them. And then when we tried to tell her, she didn't believe them.
She still didn't believe it. All right, you've got some incredible cameras here. These look like they're not just automatic. Michael, isn't that your name, sweetheart?
Yes, ma'am.
Show us your camera right here. This looks like a pretty fancy-dancy camera. Is that pretty hard to use?
Not really if you know how to use it. It's a 35 millimeter and it's a telephotic lens.
Is that right? Now, how did that help you with the pictures that you were taking?
Telephotic lens is for close-up shots.
I see. And who taught you how to use your camera?
My mom.
She did. And so you just followed her directions and you got pretty good. Well, Eddie, who taught you how to use your camera?
My dad. This is the Yashica F6 with the 50 millimeter lens, and this is for like far-away shots.
Oh, it is. So you took the close-ups, Michael, and Eddie took the far-away shot.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, do you think it was a fun project?
Yeah.
Was it? Well, I think your teacher has some exciting news to tell you about.
I found out yesterday that we placed first in our category at international competition.
Is that exciting news or what? Well, congratulations. We're glad we could share that with everybody on TV. Now, as I understand it, they're planning to maybe show this videotape for a PTA meeting or something like that. Since you've won, so we'll have to watch and see when that might be showing. Well, I think y'all should give yourselves a round of applause. Good job. Good job. Well, it sounds like an exciting venture. Are you doing something like this year with the search group?
With my current class, yes, we're working on one on environmental issues and one on Fort Pulaski.
Well, we'll hope that it does as well. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you've learned something about how to write a script, and these boys have told us all about telephoto lens. We're going to be right back and find out how to have a healthy body. We've got folks from Gold's Gym here. We'll be right back.
I